We've got somebody who's come all the way from Manchester, Pauline. They're going to tell you why she's come today.
Yeah, hi. My name's Pauline, as Stephen says. I'm a pensioner. I've been a pensioner for quite a while because I was lucky enough to be able to retire at the age of 60 on a state pension, which none of you younger women here have been able to do or will be able to do. You'll have to work till you're my age, which is not a good prospect for you, I can assure you. I come here today because of Cameron. Cameron's coming here, and I want to join with other people to tell him what we think of his policies, the policies of the condemned. That is the Tories and the Lib Dems, who are in it absolutely all together. And Labour would be if they had the chance. What Cameron and the Lib Dems are doing is destroying the welfare state. I was born before the welfare state was introduced, before the NHS. I had a brother that I didn't know. He died when I was a baby, before the NHS was introduced. I might well have survived if there had been proper state-provided health care, but it didn't happen. My parents and he were not lucky enough for that to happen. And I miss him even today. Cameron has had this, well, Cameron and his cronies, let's say, have had this plan in mind for years. It's nothing to do with the financial crisis. Don't believe it has anything to do with the mess that Labour left us in. It was the financial crisis, the horrendous activities of the banks and bankers, companies like Goldman Sachs. By the way, our new Bank of England governor used to be a director of Goldman Sachs. They are all in it together. If you look at all the connections that Cameron and his cronies and the corporations, all the politicians of whatever party, they are all in it together. They all have this plan, which is to destroy the welfare state, to send the working people and unfortunate non-working people, the unemployed, back to the destitution that they used to suffer in the 30s and 40s before the war. Now, the Labour government that came in after the war, despite the huge debt that Britain obviously had as a result of the war, were able to introduce the welfare state. The destruction of the welfare state is nothing to do with debt. This is what I want to get out to the people who have been brainwashed by our government and by their cronies into believing that the mess that the NHS is in is because people don't care. They've got a load of people like Cure the NHS and various whistleblowers to say that it's all the fault of the staff who don't care. As a previous speaker has said, of course that's not true. The NHS has been robbed of 20 billion already. Underspend has been clawed back, it's not been allowed to be rolled forward, and they're taking money out of the NHS all the time, especially as they're passing, as again somebody has said, more and more services over to the private sector, which means that money is leaving the NHS into people's pockets. So let's get together as often as we can and in as huge numbers as we can, like this, to tell Cameron at any opportunity what we think of their policies, their actions and their destruction of Britain as we have come to know it over the last 60 years. Me, I'm very sad. It's a tragedy for me as an older person to see what's happening, and I feel really sorry for young people who have to deal with this world that we're creating for them. So let's be loud and let's be clear when you